EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop on day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I don't want no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up. Go up, my crowd.
It's game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sport. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm to build on that advantage here at home in Game 2.
And Game 1 went as expected. But now, as the higher seed, you still have business in Game 2. You're looking for
France to Harden.
can't much of the shot, even a whip. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Nets have the basketball. To Andre Jordan, look out. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. Undervalued sports. Going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Winslow, tough matchup against Durant. To Colin Sexton. Missed a wide open look. Nice follow-up on the dunk.
Stud, just flex. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Kyrie across the timeline. They trail the screen. Bam!
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Sexton to Jaylen Brown. with the fadeaway. Turns him for the basket.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. And according to plan until...
James Harden missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate that lane and create.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here the front court. Down 2. To Irving. It is Harden, but his shot's no good.
Get a thing and taking away the lane.
Sexton to Drummond. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Missed the foul shot. Kyrie with the rock.
Corner.
Goes down. Sexton. To Drummond. Basketball. The score 10-8. Not that time. Durant follows up with the putback.
Nice work by KD there to stay with the ball and follow through with a strong finish.
Short jumper misses. Griffin.
Double timing on that swat.
Harden to Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Irving to Durant. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant all in the catch and shot. How do you neutral Durant?
Weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Point game, 13-12. Griffin. Durant. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Sexton to Drummond. There, had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Irving. Five on the shot clock. Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. Keep your confidence.
Sexton. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Durant lets it fly. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
In the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Irving. To Griffin. Up the basket. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog to the team, but just not the main guy.
To Griffin. They pay. Shot from in close, no good. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court. Hard are going to let him go.
First try, no good. Missed the second. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Contact. So, it's Griffin going to the line for two.
Real in that call. Going to call. You might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Blake Griffin has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 68%. Yeah, connect on the second. Sexton to Drummond. Not done yet. Now, it's the line where he's gotten better as a shooter and a chance at 3. Drummond at the line for a chain point. Unable to connect on the free throw. Kyrie across the timeline. Down just to Griffin. The Cavaliers with the basketball. To Drummond. Surveys the floor. Oh, Johnson good.
And there's not enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Griffin to Aldridge. Andre Drummond. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Brown into the front up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Larry Nance Jr. at the line. 2 shots. First. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Brooklyn's got it. Probing the defense. Couple of cracks now.
You know, Ed, how's that saying? Fool me once, use ball on this one.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Froggy. Leap. To Drummond. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The basketball. Looking to make something happen. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie. Dragic with the basketball. Leads 4. The big fella, Andre Drummond. It's been a good night. 60% from the field.
They're going to have to offensively and quickly because he's coming.
Fine to shoot.
Forced to take, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Drummond. A shot and 1 foul.
Contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Dinwiddie. Shoot. Trying to cash in. Griffin's shot won't go. Dragic with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Drummond. The shot clock expires. Time for personnel game. Harden to Griffin. Has a chance. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 3 for 6 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dragic into the front court. At a lead. Drummond. Short jumper stays out. At the buzzer. Almost first quarter. Hey, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
With 4 to shoot. To 4-3. It's Aldridge with the board. From the painted area, won't go down. Dragic with the basketball. They lead it, 4-point game. The shot, almost. Whitty, front court. It gone by in this second quarter. Harden to Aldridge. That's no good. Ball. Stevenson against Harden. Screen coming. Sizing up the defense. 24-second violation. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Nance. And look out. Oh. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 6. To Aldridge. Can't connect from in close. On the follow. Wait.
The guys is posterizing you, or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Stevenson. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 4. The screen. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Going here on that drive. Able to inside.
The buildings.
To Jaylen Brown. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Another follow. Still no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right on the left. You actually have to use different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Vincent. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Dinwiddie with the baskets. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. To Stevenson. Shot from the lane won't go. Short jumper off the mark. Stevenson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play. More people need to pay attention to the conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jr. trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oh, he can't connect. Irving to Durant. Not that time. Look out here.
Never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Aldridge. From the outside, no good. Sexton. Oh, 9 for the basket.
Players moving around the perimeter and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Durant to Irving. To Dinwiddie. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to rest was all net.
Sexton to Drummond. The Nets have the rebound. Dinwiddie into the front court. Trailing by 4. Yes, and the...
And it's all right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, taking the brunt of the contact.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 70% at the line meant today. Sexton. To stuffs it down with authority.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Sexton to Love. And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came and attacked ways. Look how
Dinwiddie. Now
contest the shot.
Sexton to Love. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over. Adjust his matchups. Irving to Durant. To Irving. Shot clock wind. It's good. The basket
takes some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Brown with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Love. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the...
Alan Sexton. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down connects with the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble, but...
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any.
He's a modern-day big.
Sexton to Jaylen Brown. Irving into the front court. Leads 4. To Durant. Shot won't. Brown into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Love. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Another follow. No good. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving to Durant. And that one out of bounds off a net. Substitution being made in this one. Sexton. No good. Deep 3. And call the foul.
Oh, your person, that's someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Whoops, that won't go. During game 2, let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. These are the guys. The Brooklyn. The Cavaliers have kept it close after one half. And while they may be, they deserve some respect for underrated scoring with their offensive rebounding. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench from both benches at positive.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination. Will be hard.
Cold.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of the nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go. Durant across the timeline. His got just third quarter. Ward, a couple of shots at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits a second free throw. Has the basketball. Sexton to Jaylen Brown. Kevin Love not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
2 points. Take them any way you can get.
The basketball. Up. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. It's Winslow with the rebound. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually pass is one of the best at this. Different pass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Colin Sexton. Has a chance. Deep two there. To Griffin. Scary sight. De'Aaron with the putback slam.
No one.
To Jaylen Brown. Had a chance, but it's no good. Irving to Durant. And he scores on the step back. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
I'm giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, whatever the scenario.
Cashes in for two.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To go with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Blake Griffin, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Not back free throws here. He missed the second. Dragic with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Goran Dragic. It's been a quiet night. Only 3, but Brooklyn with the to Harden. Probing the defense. And the 2 for Blake Griffin.
Alert status 24/7. Because you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Drummond. No good. Defense. Break that. Griffin to Jordan. Fires the 3. That out of his range. Dragic. Down 8. To down. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team on top by 8. To Harden. Griffin. For Griffin. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Blake Griffin has got 2 shots, some yes, some no, in this contest. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. His guys trail by 10. To Drummond. Dragic. He missed. To Jordan. To Irving. To Drummond. Knocked loose. Nets have it. Irving to Harden. And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin.
The dribble, that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
On there for a second. To Dragic. Shot to 4. Down to 3. Block. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice pass to Sims. Happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie...
Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Cavs. Now, as they're together in with his guy, this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Stevenson has a chance, and it's Jordan there for the rebound. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nice. Sets it up and slams it down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Here comes the screen. Dragic. To Dragic. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Brooklyn. The Conf. His guys holding the big lead. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be early.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooter. Down a pair. Dragic with it. His guys down big to Stevenson. Dragic against KD. Screen coming. Dragic. It's taken. Durant Jordan. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive bounce. And not, it's the who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Whoops. That won't go. Dragic into the front court. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Dragic to Drummond. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Andre Drummond gets a look. Can't hit. Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking up. To Griffin. Off the assist.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have the great players, and that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Stevenson here against Harden. To Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic. DeAndre to a block. And draws contact. Andre Drummond going to the line to shoot 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent...
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Down to Griffin. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Gets a shot up off the mark. Draws.
I care this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. Nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Taurean Prince at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80%. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. The Dragic. To Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen. Sexton. And Drummond with the spin, a one-man show. Hey, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
For DeAndre Jordan.
Man can't beat 5, but right now he's live. I'm watching it happen in person.
Sexton to Dragic. The drive. Top. Only.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Brooklyn's ball to Griffin. with authority.
I know there's that old one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Dragic. Gets it in the left corner. To Colin Sexton. Here comes fire. But Colin Sexton.
You don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter and the annoying. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game of
and their starting five has certainly been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next.
Shot good. To Griffin. Surveys the floor. All dunk.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Sexton to Dragic. Not that time. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know, it reminds me out of a story of legendary. If you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout.
To Colin Sexton. And the rebound taken down by Griffin.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. Guys, gap and back and forth kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. This team is special.
To Dragic. To Colin. Trying to cash in. Griffin to Dinwiddie. Shot there. It's a time.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Pass. To Griffin. Rebound Drummond. Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Drummond off the mark. Down low for Griffin. Finish at the...
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of... I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the epidemic.
Both coaches making... To Jaylen Brown. Drummond. Durant. Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket inside. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender has been, and that primary defensive feet into possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Here's a chance for the good
Strategy staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Real for 8.
Not afraid of the spot because that was not an easy look.
Dragic. Knocked loose. It down.
Is what most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the offense.
To Drummond. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, that you're going to lead the game with blood all over your body.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Collected by Drummond. Dragic to Drummond. Dinwiddie with the back. To Durant. Kyrie Irving. Now 4 for 9. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college. Is that he always makes shot in Game 7. He will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Here comes the Sexton to Drummond. To Jaylen Brown. 5 seconds to shoot. Won't fall. Into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but he fought and he made the player miss the shot. Great defense.
Sexton to Love. The jumper's off the mark. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Durant in the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra.
Blake Griffin at the chance at a 3-point play. Right now shooting 6. Free throws good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Looking to make something happen. To Colin Sexton. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. So hard. he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a play, you need a line in the sand. You have to it because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Griffin. It was right there. Dragic into the front court. Down a bundle. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. Jordan. Down to 5 on the 24. To Griffin. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off.
And the 2. Finish rim for...
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Shots in the lane won't go. Ball in possession of Cleveland. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Irving to Griffin. Scores from the post.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle, and nobody's because I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
James Harden at the controls. Down low for Griffin. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Defense. Andre Drummond swats it. Time to shuffle things up. Sexton to Stevenson. To Colin Sexton. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. It's Irving with the rebound.
It's Deem who has the that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Cavs at the controls. Stevenson matched up with Harden. To Colin Sexton. And Andre Drummond going to the line to shoot 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Andre Drummond, a couple of free throws away. Deeper, yes, in this cup. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. I don't know what the defender, but count the points.
Foul. Take it when you...
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Shot for James Harden. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Cleveland has the basketball. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. It's the Nets who are victorious. They've taken the upper hand. It seems to need. Jay Tire Crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. When you look at this, earned the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. What you see, the Cavaliers are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout.
And it's games like this where it can be so important through these types of what it takes to keep a locker room.
Check out the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Assists.
It's not the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they move the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. They got to win. Look like doing it.
Player of the game.
Blake Griffin seemed to think he could ice with again, and he count. And it was just astonishing. Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. It's one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.